This is not a political referral. This is not a chairman of a House or Senate committee by virtue of support of the majority saying we think you should look at this. This is a very serious investigation that has concluded. Mike Horowitz was appointed by President Obama and reappointed by President George W. Bush. Think of his office as internal affairs in a police department, a mini DOJ within the DOJ to examine the DOJ. He doesn't look for crimes. He looks for violations of DOJ internal policy. He finds very serious crimes. The argument that was just made by Congressman Jim Jordan will resonate with the American people. If you are going to indict people for lying to FBI agents, why are you not going to indict the number 2 person in the FBI for lying to other FBI agents? And there's really no answer to that if he is not criminally charged.
Katie.
Well, lying to the FBI is a felony, and according to the Inspector General, that's exactly what Andrew McCabe did under oath. And the reason why the FBI takes lack of candor so seriously is because they expect witnesses in cases that they are interviewing to be honest with the FBI agents, and they cannot have a different standard for people at the top of the food chain. And the fact that Andrew McCabe also lied to the #1 guy in the FBI, James Comey, says a lot. Politics got Andrew McCabe into the situation of leaking the information to the Wall Street Journal, of misleading the FBI director, of lying to investigators repeatedly under oath, and it's going to get him in even more trouble. If you listen to the response that his attorney gave about the referral to the U.S. attorney in Washington, D.C., he says the only reason why he would be prosecuted is if President Trump pressures the U.S. attorney into doing so, and isn't talking about evidence at all. Now, we don't know what the evidence is, but the U.S. attorney certainly will be looking at that, and there may be serious consequences legally for him.
I mean, after reading that IG report on this McCabe issue and then now hearing about this referral, the coverage leading up to the McCabe firing really takes a different look, a different perspective. I want to turn now to Rod Rosenstein, who we've confirmed told the president that he is not a target of the Cohen investigation. That's the one with the U.S. attorney in the Southern District of New York, of the personal attorney Michael Cohen. What about that? Obviously, you cannot be a target and you're a subject, but tomorrow you could be a target if they find something criminal.
There's a lot I don't understand about that. The whole point of the search of the Cohen offices was there might be a crime or fraud going on in that office. It's the only exception you can make to the attorney-client privilege. But how could it be a crime or a fraud that only involves Cohen and that had somehow come across Mueller's desk, and Mueller is investigating the president?
He's referring it to the Southern District.
Yeah, so there's a lot that's funny about that. Now, Rosenstein has kind of stuck his neck out by reassuring the president in this way, and somebody may come back and question his judgment in doing that. Can I just add one quick thing on the Comey-McCabe business? You know, the IG says McCabe is lying. McCabe says he's telling the truth, and Comey is lying. And it's a bit of a swearing contest between the two of them. And I might add both have very strong self-interest in denying knowledge. So that could develop.
Well,
into
to that point,
situation.
there are lawmakers now up on the Hill that are saying that Comey lied under oath. Take a listen.
Director Comey, have you ever been an anonymous source in news reports about matters relating to the Trump investigation or the Clinton investigation?
Never.
Have you ever authorized someone else at the FBI to be an anonymous source in news reports about the Trump investigation or the Clinton investigation?
No.
Other people within the FBI and DOJ who know that the testimony that Director Comey gave before Congress was not entirely the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
There's a lot here to unpack, Judge.